Hi everyone, in this video I want to give you an overview for the brand new Quest toolset Diffusion Filters. This set is designed to replicate the look of some of the world's most popular physical diffusion filters, such as Tiffin Black Pro Mist, Moment CineBloom, and more. And if you don't know what a diffusion filter is, it's an optical filter like this designed to attach to the front of your lens, and it diffuses the light entering into the lens. And that will give a different look dependent on the composition of that particular filter. But most commonly, it will bloom highlights, soften details, and lower contrast, giving a dreamy and atmospheric look to your images. With Quest Tools 11, you can achieve that same dreamy, atmospheric look to your photos, but without the need for a physical filter, and you can do it right here in Lightroom. So let's take a look. We're going to find the Diffusion Filter toolset down towards the bottom of the preset panel with the rest of the Quest toolset. So here we are, Quest Tools 11, Diffusion Filters. And as you can see, this set is made up of several different diffusion filter emulations. So we have Black Mist, CineBloom, Gold Diffusion, Low Contrast, and Digital Diffusion. And then down at the very bottom, we have a no filter option, which allows us to disable that filter layer. Each of those filters comes in a different strength. So we can see here with Black Mist, we have quarter, half, 1, and 2. And those just represent the naming of the different strengths of the physical counterparts to these filters. Let's go ahead and add a diffusion filter to this image, which I already edited with Veritas. And for this, I want to use a Black Mist filter just to finish the image off. Black Mist filters are known to bloom highlights, soften details, but without overly affecting the darker areas of the image. So with this, we're going to see a nice glow come from the sky, but we're also going to see the details and the texture of the image just soften up and blend together. So let's start by auditioning each of the strengths. So we have Black Mist quarter, Black Mist half, Black Mist 1, and Black Mist 2. I'm liking half or 1 on this, but before I apply it, I'm going to zoom into the subject here so we can see in a little bit more detail what's happening. So let's take a look at Black Mist half, get that really, really nice glowy look coming from the sky. And as you can see, if I take a look at before and after, the skin tones of the subject just start to blend together, the textures reduce, you get this really nice flattering look. And then with Black Mist 1, a little bit stronger, so a little bit more of that kind of softness and that blooming. So I'm liking half on this for a little bit more of a subtle effect. So give that a click, and there you have it, got that nice glowing look of a diffusion filter right here in Lightroom. Now, if you want to disable that, we have the no filter option down at the bottom. So if I hover over that, you're going to see this is without the filter, and this is with. If I zoom back out and show again, this is without, and this is with. So super simple to use this set. Because you've got those strengths already there, it is just a one-click solution to get that beautiful glowy look. Let's move on to the next image. This one is edited with Frontier, and I want to use one of the digital diffusion filters on this. So digital diffusion filters add a gentle softness and a smooth texture to the image, but without blooming the highlights or lowering the contrast. So it keeps things looking clean and looking modern, but without that clinical, harsh sharpness that tends to come from modern optics and modern sensors. We've got 3 strengths of that filter. So digital diffusion half, digital diffusion 1, and digital diffusion 2. And you can see it's very, very subtle. It's not changing the image in a very drastic way, but it is softening things up. So if I show you without and with the strongest one, digital diffusion 2, and again, we'll zoom into the subjects here just so we can see how it's affecting the details and the texture in the skin. So if I go for digital diffusion 2, super nice and soft, but without adding too much of a drastic look to the image. So for this, I think I like digital diffusion 1 for that nice balanced look, but with that softer detail. So again, one click, and if I show you no filter and with the filter, so beautifully soft and natural, just takes that harsh edge away from the textures and the details in the image, keeps things soft, adds a little bit more of an emotive feel to the images. On to the last image here, and this one's edited with Botanica, and for this I want to use one of the gold diffusion filters. So the gold diffusion filters soften details and contrast, but also introduce a nice golden overtone to the image. So a bit more of a dramatic look in comparison to the other diffusion filters, and again this comes in 3 different strengths. So we have gold diffusion half, gold diffusion 1, and Gold Diffusion 2. So I'm liking Gold Diffusion 1 on this for a bit of a balanced look. So again, this is without, and this is with. So you can see the skin tones really benefit from the extra warmth pushed in there. We also get that reduction in texture in the skin and just a blending of tones with the reduction in contrast there as well. So Gold Diffusion 1, give that a click, we get this really beautiful look. Again, if I go down to no filter, you can see without and with. Now let's take a look at all those before and afters.